What is up, guys? Today we are doing the 100 pack opening. Let's get right into it. Before we get started, I do want to talk about the giveaway. The giveaway is going to be this slightly dented Judgment of Anubis. This is the limited edition one. We got a Flute of Summoning Dragon from Starter Deck Kaiba way back in the day, super old card, and a Vampire Genesis from SD2. That's a structure deck from way back in the day, probably 2003, 2004, somewhere in there, if I remember correctly. If I don't remember correctly, I'm sure the comments will let me know. But these three cards are going to be the giveaway. Some older stuff today. But let's get into it. 100 packs. Our last video that was recorded, I don't know the order they're going to come out, but our last recorded video, we got some insane pulls off 2 boxes. If you haven't seen that video, I highly suggest you go check it out. It's not very long, but it was a great video. It was the redemption video. We got some really, really good stuff. Now the question I have is, can these 100 packs come close to that? And there is only one way to find out: by ripping packs. Now I don't want this to be an hour long, so I'm not gonna fully just fan through everything, but towards the end I might. Let's see, we had Crimson Dragon first pack. First pack Crimson Dragon. Man, every time I talk bad about this set, because my first video was absolutely terrible, almost made me just want to give up Yu-Gi-Oh altogether. It was absolutely gross and not fun. Every time I talk bad about this set, it's like, hey, check this out. Man, very, very, very cool. First pack. Okay, let's go over here. And they are kind of mixed up. I mean, I didn't mix them up, but I did spread them out a little bit. All 100 packs. We got New World Formation. We got the guy that's hard to, the Gara, the Gara Pokemon, as I like to call him. Got some crazy stuff. Let's see here. First pack, man, it's hard to, what do? Do we just stop the video now? Great video, quick video, less than 1 minute. We pulled a Crimson Dragon. That is all. And we also, I don't know if you guys saw that video, but we also pulled our other 2 Torrids. The 2 Torrids we were missing, we pulled those. So we are very happy. Over here in Dreamerland, we are very happy with that last opening. What is this set? What is happening? Also, what is happening? What's happening right there? Yeah, now I gotta look at Crimson Dragon. Oh, he's got a little ding up top. What is it, just come in light play? Let's see the back. Back looks good and you really can't tell from it. Okay. 2 Crimsons in a row. It's not the Revolution Synchron, but it's still like a $20 card. What? So it's like 40 bucks. We've opened what, 4 packs? Oh, once again, the only thing we can do is keep, okay, folded pack. I think we determined a couple months ago that was not good luck. Let's find out. Already doing super good with this opening. Now we're just missing Revolution Synchrons. That's really what we want. We want a play set of that, and it was not good luck. We got Synchro Feedback, or Force Back, sorry. So I mean, there's really QCRs and then the Revolution Synchrons. That's the goal. We got our Torrids, but I do have a friend that plays Mana DM as well. You're finished. So some more Torrids probably wouldn't hurt anyone. So that is a thing that does exist. So let's go on through here. Valence Wave, Master Face, Chimera, the Illusion Beast. He looks really cool as well. Definitely a cool looking card. That's the one dude. The one dude. I'll have to point him out. I always forget his name. He's a Chimera also, but he's a normal monster, and I think that guy lists him. No, he doesn't list him, but it is fine. Let's see. Split Mirror. We got Genosaur, Giddy Cannon, Infernoble Knight, Turpin. Turpin looks pretty cool. He actually doesn't look bad at all. He's got like a lance and then like a lightsaber, sort of flame sword, whatever you would like to call it. Alrighty. This pack was all jumbled up. Usually it's not like that. So let's see what we got. First one of this lady, we got Angelica, Princess of the Noble Arm. She looks really cool as well. And I saw a picture of her quarter century secret rare and it looks really, really good. It's not very valuable, but I wouldn't mind pulling it anyway because it's just a great looking card. And I mean, come on. It's not all about the money. Sometimes it's about pulling cool cards. That is the fun of Yu-Gi-Oh! That's always been the fun of Yu-Gi-Oh, man. There we go, Crystal God Tistina. Only the second one of her we've gotten. Out of, so 4 boxes, minus however many packs, or plus however many packs we've opened. Only 2 Tistinas. No Revolutions yet, no Revolutions. Last set, it was Assault Synchrons, which I'm actually using in my deck. This one is Revolution. We got Almas, so that is a ultra rare. So we should be getting 8 secrets and 16 ultras. We should be. That is if they don't short us again. By the way, if you haven't seen that video, my sneak peek video where I got unluckied. I got hard unluckied by this set in the most insane way I've ever seen or been a part of. But it is what it is. 2 in a row. 2 banishing trap holes in a row. Alright, now I can make a fresh pile. Had to move some stuff. Alright. See what we got. Wheel Synchron, Evatop Folis, Rescue Ace Preventer, Telematech Cladis. This guy looks pretty cool too, actually. It's hard to tell exactly what he is and what's going on. Really good spellcaster card, and he does look insanely cool. Very nice, very nice. I keep pulling from the middle. We're gonna have to switch over to like the right side or something like that. Sorry about that, my phone started ringing. Probably should have done something with that. Unchained Soul, Lord of Yama. He looks really cool. But the real question is, does he look this cool? I don't know. You guys have to tell me. He does not look that cool. That is the answer. He doesn't look that cool. But now, at least in this, you can actually like see his art. He does actually look insanely cool. And once again, this dude's always in the back. Greed Jar is always in the back. Let's go from the left side. Let's keep moving forward, opening these bad boys up. Double Dino, King Rex, a double-headed one. Infernoble. So still, out of all the packs we open, only 3 Torrids, which is a super rare. So I feel like he is mildly short printed, but maybe he is not. Oh, I'm talking about Torrid. There he is. That is number 4. Number 4 for Torrid. I got my 3. I'm happy about that, but it is always good to have more than what you need, because then you can help out the homies. The new Monarch card. Monarchs are a really cool deck as well. I wish their structure deck wasn't like 40 or 50 bucks right now, because I'd definitely buy 3 of those and play Monarchs, because, I don't know, it's like anti-meta, slows the game down, reverts it to a simpler time, and your opponent really can't do anything about it. We got an Altergeist card. I also want to keep a couple of those, just in case. You never know when you might be like, hey, let's build some Altergeist. Let's hit the binder. Let's see what we got. We got the Fire Channelers, an ultra rare. Just gonna keep moving forward, and quality control in this set, man. Let's just see what it is. The continuing epic of Charles. Crimped cards, bent cards, creased cards, anything you can think of. Scratch cards now? What is going on, man? Oof, this is rough. Banishing Trap Hole. Okay, at least the super's fine. That, man. Konami, what are you doing to me? You're sending me PSA 2s, and I'm just now opening the pack. That pack didn't want to open properly. Alright, Million Century Ice Prison, Jurassic Power, Cornfield Kotal, Double-Headed Dino King Rex, and Magician of Faithfulness. Haven't gotten a lot of her. I think this is only number 2 total that we've pulled of her. She looks really cool. Magician of Faith is a classic card, and she's almost in the exact same position and everything like that, but slightly different color scheme, and obviously a new effect, but they're both flip monsters, if I remember correctly. But Evolution Pill, Double-Headed Dino King Rex, Million Century Ice Prison, and Mighty Dino King Rex. Million Century Ice Prison. Next time that card comes, I'm gonna have to read it, because there's another ice, it's like Dragon's Ice Prison or something like that. It's actually a really, really good card, so I'll have to read that and see what it is. Hound of Tistina. Hopefully Tistina becomes like some sort of archetype that's playable, because I think those cards look insane. And Tistina herself is really cool as well. Phalanx Waves. What is going on? It has to be a shipping thing, because these are all from the same case. So it had to have been like hard. Oh, when I was just talking about her. I was just talking about how amazing she looked in the quarter century secret rare. The Angelica, Princess of the Noble Arms. Looking really, really good. Doesn't that look like just a great card? I don't know, as far as looks go, I think this one's probably my favorite. Let's move these guys to the side. Sleeve her up. Looking really good. And I like how everything pretty much but her, like her face and her dress, is in that QCR. I don't know, it's just a really good looking card. Okay, I need to start talking about the Revolution Synchron. That's what we need to start talking about from now on. That needs to be what we talk about so we can get the QCR of that. But we shall find out. We got Wheel Synchron, Kinko Spirit Walker. Man, that was really, really good. This is a good 100 pack opening too. The last video was insane. This video is turning out to be kind of insane also. But hopefully, I don't know, maybe we'll get another QCR. I'm not sure. Man, I'm not even gonna be able to like sell a lot of these. They're gonna be listed as like light play, or that might even be mod play. So I don't even know what to do about that. It had to have been like one part of this box got like hard hit against something, and then every corner from like every pack on that side is like messed up or something like that. Pearly Noir. She's cool. We haven't pulled her yet. We pulled her in the very first video, but we haven't pulled her other than that. Let's hit this left side. Let's do that. I think we're making progress. Hopefully this ends up being like a 25 or 30 minute long video and not, you know, any longer than that. But we will see on edit time. There was some dead air that I'm gonna have to cut, so my record time's not really helping me at all right now. Mighty Dino King Rex. I feel like we've got an 800 of him. See, this one, you can tell when I was pulling it out, this card was up in the front. Usually Yu-Gi-Oh packs and cards don't do that. That usually leads to crimping. Not usually, but it does lead to crimping. Altergeist, Paratrader, very cool, very cool. Now I did want to read this card real quick. So let's see, during the main phase of a monster you control leaves the field by an opponent's monster effect, except by being destroyed. Activate one of these effects. In the main phase, skip main phase 1 of your opponent's next turn. So this is actually insane against like Cashier. Not a lot of people play Cashier anymore, but Cashier banishes, and like anything that would like shuffle a monster or something like that, return to hand. That would be an insane card. So yeah, I did want to read that. I'm glad I read it. That does seem like a really cool card. But it depends on what you're playing. I don't know if it's worth the side deck space or something like that. So it does depend on what you're playing if you're playing competitively. We got Hound of Tistina. And keep on moving on. It's hard to judge how many packs we've gone through. That's the other thing. There's another one. So we for sure have 2. I know we have more than that, but we for sure have 2. Synchro Force back. Okay, that pack didn't want to open either. You got one of the super heavy samurai cards, Unchained Synchro World and Chimera Fusion. Small Scuffle. I do love the art on this. You got S-Force Night Chaser here, IP Masquerade there. I talked about that in the very first video. That card, that's the video where we went through a lot of the art. So if you're interested in the art and like looking at the cards, taking a look at them and whatnot, that is a good video. It was the Konami Screwed Me video or whatever the title is, something along those lines. This one, did I pick it up upside down or was it in there upside down? Okay, I guess that one card. What is this pack? Mirror Sword Knight, Storage Pod, Altergeist Revitalization, New World Stars. Okay, so only the first half was weird. That, never seen that either. This is a very interesting set. Okay, I was gonna say, if this one's upside down too, then I am losing my mind. Another Altergeist card. We got the Paratrader. Let's hit this stack. We got Demi Can't Go, Spirit Walker, Unchained Soul. We have Synchro World, and your Sark, Polar Star. So the Revolution Synchron is a good card. So Assault Synchron is like the level 2 version of it, and then the Revolution that came out in this set's like the level 3. Obviously they have different effects, but it is still very similar, and it's kind of the thing, you know, the level 2, the level 3. The Assault Synchron, I didn't have it in my deck, but when I came out with the profile of my deck that I use, a lot of people suggested it, so I figured I would put 2 copies in instead of 3, and I'm really happy with it. It's a really good card. But its slightly older brother, its level 3 brother, is in this set. That is the most expensive and sought after secret rare, and we have not got one yet, so let's get that. If we can get that, that'd be insane. Eprilli Noir. I probably should be keeping track of how many secrets we've pulled, but where's the fun in that? We're just opening packs together, just vibing, reading a couple, looking at some art. This guy, there's the fusion of this guy. Well, it wasn't of him, but it looks just like him, but he's like just a fusion standing like on his back legs instead. And it didn't list him. I did check, it didn't list that card. That's why I couldn't remember the name. Because if it did, I mean, obviously the name would just be right there. So let's see, we got Evilsaur Lewis and Magnum the Reliever. Fiend Fusion. He looks like a hero monster. He doesn't have hero in the name, but he also like recycles polymerizations and stuff like that. So that is a thing. He's basically a hero monster without hero in the name. Maybe he'll be played in hero decks, I don't know. Heroes are not in a bad spot right now either. Well, I don't think, actually now that I think about it, I don't think they've ever been in a bad spot, like fully. I mean, when Dark Law was fully banned, maybe they weren't as good as they could have been, but I feel like they've always been kinda good. Million Century Ice Prison. Since we read that card, I feel like we've gotten like 15 of it. We've gotten a lot of that common ever since it struck my interest and we read it. So, okay, so we need to start thinking about the revolution. Start thinking about that. Revolution's gonna come. Just keep him on the front of the mind and we will pull him. Another Torrid. Very nice, very nice. Happy with the Torrids, happy with all the Torrids, especially because we only got one, so I've been playing with only one. So the more I can see of it, the better. You got Pearly Shirley, Gaia Blaze, Cornfield Codal, New World Formation, Infusion Armament. That's cool. It has Flame Swordsman in it. It looks maybe Dark Magician in the back. No, it's not. I forget this guy's name, but he's the one, he has the sword and stuff. That's cool as well. The name does look shifted down, which is interesting. But I don't know if we've gotten him or not. I'm unsure. But we just pulled an ultra rare, so that means it is time for a secret. We've already gotten a QCR, so I'm happy with that. Amritara for the super on this one. Unchained once again, and then the last pack actually, we got this guy. So a lot of the Unchained, they're common cards, but it's actually a really good deck. Move that off to the side. Very playable, very cheap. I'm not sure what like staples it runs, but staples are just something like if you buy staple cards and that's all you buy, you can pretty much build a deck out of anything. You know, have your Evenleys, have your Ash Blossoms. If you're Mr. Moneybags, you can have your Thrust or something like that, and then you can pretty much make a deck from whatever at that point. Divine Domain. It's that field spell that mentions Tistina. Got a couple of those so far, so maybe that's something to look at. I have no idea. Maybe I'll wait to list a lot of these cards because there's a regional in Dallas coming. There we go. We got the Amritara. This is the only one we were missing for our deck. It's actually a really good card, and if I got it in QCR, I don't know if I would play it or not. I'm really like, I double sleeve all my cards, even if they're commons. I try to take really good care of everything, but I don't know, I'd be really nervous about playing with one. But man, he's going off to this side because he's going in as well. So him and Crimson Dragon are like, that's kind of like the two new cards that come in. There's a lot of spice with that Manadium deck. If you're watching this video and you came to the channel originally because of that deck profile or anything relevant to that, ooh, I thought I saw a crimped card, but I did not. And you're curious what I'm doing with it after this set, just let me know down below and I will definitely make an updated deck profile for you guys. I still don't have Thrust, but something I am passively looking for. I'm not actively like posting about them or anything like that. But if I see a binder that has one, then I try to make a trade or whatever. So I mentioned not pulling many of this card, and we just got a second one. Like, not back to back, but pretty close. So let's keep it on. Pearly Shirley, Gaia Blaze, Behemoth, Valence Wave Masterpiece, and Demigod of Tistina. Very cool, very cool. Once again, all the way in the back. Realm Resonance. That is Visas right there. That's interesting. I might have to keep this off to the side as well. It recycles your materials, but the whole thing with Mana DM is you want to set up a board on your first turn that will either win or lead you to winning on your following turn. So if you get to the point where you have to recycle a bunch of your stuff, then I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. But this could be a good going first card as well, because you can sync or fuse or synchro off one of your medium-sized buddies, which the two medium buddies we run is Riemhart and Reichart, and they both are 15/21. So you can like synchro them off or fuse them off, and then immediately just reborn it again. So it's like Scareclaw Arrival, but it will also do Riemhart. That is interesting. And then the Demigod of Tistina, of course. So let's see, 5-headed Dino King, Signs of Tistina. A lot of Tistina stuff. I don't know, I was interested in that, and now we're pulling that. I don't know, maybe it's just sticking out more now that I'm interested in it. I would like to be interested in a Revolution. Let's see if we can pull one. I'm gonna keep talking about it until we pull one. But maybe our luck's just been too good. It's like, nah, man. You got your redemption. You trashed the set for like a week and a half. It was not good. I mean, down to like the shipping on the stuff I ordered from this set. There we go. We talked about it and we got it. We got the Visas Amritara. We got it in the QCR. I said if we got it, I didn't know if I would play it or not. And I still am unsure, but man, I think I would just have to keep it safe. I don't know. I don't think I could play with it. It is looking good. So now the question is, which one do you guys think looks better? I don't know. Now I'm leaning towards, I mean, it is like male and female. So she's like a Japanese princess and he's like a warrior of sorts. Well, what I don't even know what I'm saying, of sorts. He's obviously a warrior. Even literally, he's a warrior. So comment down below. We'll see which one of these, that's how I'll decide the giveaway for this one. Which one of these do you think looks better? Also, and while you're down there typing, type Revolution for me. Get that Revolution Synchron. Get that level 3 tuner dude that helps so many decks. He won't help mine at all because Mana DM is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And now I guess with Crimson Dragon and like Bishop Walk-In, it's 12. So the 3 doesn't help us, but I don't know. Maybe it will help me in the future. I mean, I've pulled a total of 3 thrusts, and I always sold them, and now I'm like, man, now I need to find them. And that's I sold them back when they were like $35. So now it's like impossible to find them, and even if you do, they're like 80 bucks. And I would prefer to not order them. That's the other thing. I don't like ordering cards. You never know what you're gonna get. Unless you order from me, of course, and a Torrid. This is just full on the Visas archetype video. That's what this is. The Visas archetype video. Big Gaia Blaze, Cornfield Kotal, New World Formation, Evilsaur Lewis, Big Wing Baphomet. And Veda is also one of the Visas archetype cards as well. I don't know how good he is. I mean, I can't see, I've read him, I can't see a use for him in my deck, but this is a Clear New World version of the Visas archetype decks. So I'm unsure if anybody else plays him. I just know that I'm not. But let's keep on going. Record time, I think we had dead air of, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 minutes, and record time is at 33 minutes. So this has just been a really exciting video. That's number 3 of him. We mentioned not pulling him, and now we have 3. This has been a good video. So everything but the first video I made of the set, the sneak peek video, it's all been really good. The openings for it and everything, I don't know. And something I do like about this set is the Unchained cards. I mean, they're common. So, I mean, you can pick up the whole deck for pretty cheap. We got Dark Corridor as our secret. So like I said, I don't know what like staples they run, or if there's like an extra deck monster that's like 15 bucks or something, but a lot of the deck is just commons. So that is what it is. Red Eyes Black Meteor Dragon. So most decks, the way Konami like to do it is they like to have like 1 or 2 secrets. And like for Manadium, for example, like Visas himself is used in a lot of decks, so his price has just always been high. And by high, I mean like $15 or higher. He used to be like a $15 card, now he's way more. But anyway, they hit you with like supers that you need for the deck. Altergeist Adminia, very cool, very cool. They hit you with supers you need for the deck, and then all of a sudden now there's a $40 field spell that you have to run 3 of. So that's how Konami likes to do stuff as far as new archetypes or like making a deck good or something. And with Dinos, it was in one of the collector boxes where, you know, there were no secret rares. It was only 3 ultras per box. And then the ground Xeno, you need 3 ground Xenos. That's like a $30 card still. It was higher obviously when I was opening the set. And if you haven't seen that video either, the Monstrous Revenge, or that was Wild Survivors, whatever video the Dino cards got like really big in, check that video out, because we actually pulled 3. We pulled a whole playset, and I sold them to somebody at Locals the very next day. And then surprisingly, that's one of those cards that went up. Like the pre-order price was the cheap price. Usually they go down from pre-order price, but that one went up. And with shipping delays and everything that happened, and just getting the wrong tracking number right out of the gate, with this new seller that I tried with ordering the cards from this set, or the packs and boxes and all that stuff. I'm recording this a week after release, so everything's gone down. There's really no value. There's no benefit, and it kind of harms the YouTube channel because you guys have already seen 800 boxes opened. So view count for this set's going to be low, but I'm happy with what I have pulled so far. I'm actually extremely happy. We got the Evil Zor Lars. He's like $4 or $5. Funny situation happened with that card. So a guy was trying to trade up to me, and like he messaged me, like he messaged me. He wanted it bad enough to message me off of a Facebook post, ask if I had one. I said I did. He wanted to trade up to it, and I was like, hey man, it's Friday, it's release day. I'm not gonna trade up. I'll trade up because the price of this card is gonna go up. Friday's release day is the worst time to try and sell cards, because that's when the prices are gonna be the absolute lowest, is that Friday and Saturday after release. And he's like, nah man, it's not going up, it's not going anywhere. It's already increased by almost 80% in price. So as of now, he did get a great deal, but as of then I was like, yeah, I'd rather just keep it. You know, and he's like, I value it at this, and it's like, well, you know, TCGPlayer values it more, and I value it even more than that. But lo and behold, the guy that opens cards on YouTube as a pretty time-consuming hobby was right. What would you think about that? Isn't that crazy? Come on, ooh, Chimera, the King of Phantom Beasts, very, very, very cool. This, I don't think we've pulled him yet. He actually looks insane. Let's see what else is behind here. The Small Scuffle with the S-Force Night Chaser and IP Master, a really cool card. I'm gonna set those off to the side so we can get a better look at this dude. He looks like an old Yu-Gi-Oh card, you know? Like, do you understand what I mean, like when I say that? He looks like something that would be like from the first couple sets or something like that. I am noticing a lot of names are shifted down on the ultra rares, not for the secrets, and thankfully not for like the QCRs or anything. I mean, it's really hard to see the names in this. And then right behind that was the secret rare, but the ultra rares, the names all seem shifted downward. Interesting, something to look at. So we are getting towards the end of this video, and then I gotta wait for the wife to record the next video. Then we'll do a box battle or something like that. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing, but we will figure it out. New World Formation, Giga Cannon, Jurassic Power, Sentinel of Tistina. So we got the Sentinel, we got the Beast, we got Tistina herself, which is a secret, and then there's a field spell, which is an ultra. So that's the stuff relevant to her or it or whatever it is that we've gotten in this set. So 4 cards that I can think of. If there's a common, I'm probably missing it. You're finished. Hey, love to see that. You are finished. Hopefully that doesn't mean we're not pulling anything else good. Hopefully that's not saying, hey, I'm finished. Because Mr. Dreamer does not want to be finished. He wants to keep opening and he wants to get juicy cards. But as always, Nightmare Magician. So let me finish my thought. As always, I want to open amazing stuff, but I do really appreciate what I have already gotten. But Nightmare Magician. So Illusion is a new type of monster that is introduced in this set, and it's actually kind of insane. This dude is incredible. So you battle a card, and neither of them can be destroyed by battle, and at the end of the damage step, so you take damage or they take damage, it doesn't matter. You actually take control of that monster, and then that monster attacks. And then once it attacks, you get to destroy 1 card on the field. This guy is insane, and I feel like I'm the only one that's really hyped about this card. And like the Illusion monster type, I think it's really, really cool. And I'm gonna keep mine. You know, you never know. In like 2 or 3 months, maybe next set after that, people are gonna start realizing this dude's insane. He's gonna shoot up in price or something. But even if he doesn't, it's kind of like a Yu-Gi-Oh staple because it's a new type of card. So I'm definitely keeping 3 of him. That's my second one. I've only gotten 2. So another one of him, and we're still missing the chase card from the set. We've opened quite a bit of this so far. Today, I'm doing all the recording today. We've opened quite a bit and have not got it, but I'm gonna be uploading in order. So don't think the video that you see pop up after this video comes out that I still haven't gotten one. But we also still have packs here. We still have packs here to open as well. So let's keep on going. A lot of the Unchained. Love to see the Unchained stuff. We got Synchro World and Chimera the Illusion Beast. See, this is the guy I was talking about. This guy does the same kind of thing, but instead of taking control of it, it negates its effect and makes its attack 0. So I think that's cool. We're gonna have to keep an eye out for Illusion. So I know this guy's an Illusion, and then the Nightmare Magician's an Illusion. But I wonder if there's like an Illusion common that I'm missing that I haven't like seen or like noticed. Curious about that. Mikanko, Spirit Walker, Pearly, Shirley, you're finished. See any illusion? No illusions. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep an eye out for that because I think that's really cool. Like the whole concept of it and what their effects are. They all share a similar effect. We had Altergeist, Malwisp. So that is cool. That is something to keep. I don't know. I like this set a lot. According to the prices, not a lot of people like this set. And according to the big time, money spenders that I talk to, one guy's actually armed security for one of the big stores that I play at. He gets a ridiculous amount of cases of every set. He says this set is absolutely terrible. But I don't know. I'm happy with it. But we do 2 different things. I'm not big into dueling and all that stuff. I mean, I have a deck and I do go, but that's kind of just to stay up to date. Instead of like using Reddit, I could just sit at home and use Reddit, but who wants to do that when you can go out and duel and make friends and do all that stuff? Altergeist Adminia. It's only the second one of that we've gotten. Out of the 100 packs, it's only the second one of that one we have gotten. We got Rescue Ace, New World Formation, Magic Deity, Bed Evolution Pill, and we got the Mikanko again. This is only the 3rd one we've ever pulled, and 2 of them were in this video. Seems like she might be a little bit rough to get as well. Let's see here. Moving on, almost done. Let's see, there's 7 packs left. This pack makes 7. Signs of Testina, Synchro Force back. Can we get anything good in the last 7 packs? This is 6. Let's count it down. Let's count it down. We got the Gara Pokemon card. That's pretty cool. Jurassic Power. Red Eyes Black Meteor Dragon. Another Red Eyes card. Every time I see that card, I'm like, this can't be a new card. This has to be reprinted or something. We got Behemoth. We got Yugioh Polar Star, a level 1 Synchro, which I think conceptually is hilarious. Alright, let's keep it moving. Mikanko Spirit Walker, Purely Shirley, and then Duelist Genesis. Are we just getting supers? Last 3 packs. Last pack magic is a thing. So let's see, Super Heavy, Samurai, Security. We got the Gara Pokemon card. We got Datara, Bucky, and Big Wing Baphomet. So let's see, last 2 packs, all supers. Can we end on a Torrid? Come on. If we're gonna be doing supers, at least end on a Torrid. Or this pack or final pack, give us a Torrid. Thelemax Cladus or whatever his name is. Last pack. See what we got going on here. We got Cornfield Coat, Gaia Blaze, the Force of the Sun, Ivysaur Lewis, Behemoth, King of 100 Battles, and it is, oh, sorry, that was just, I thought it was scratched. And Noble Arms Museum, not bad to end off on. I don't think we've pulled a playset of this yet in all the videos combined, but we did end on an Ultra. So all together, I think that was an amazing video. Definitely happy with the pulls from that, but there is more to come. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to enter the giveaway, and I will catch you guys next time.